Hi everyone, welcome to video lectures on System Simulation and Modeling, Model 3, Random Number Generation and Random Variate Generation. In this model, we are going to discuss random number generation. So in that, properties of random numbers, generation of pseudo random numbers, technique for generating random number and test for random numbers. And the next one, random variate generation. So in this chapter, we will discuss inverse transform technique and acceptance rejection technique. The random numbers are a necessary basic ingredient in the simulation of almost all discrete systems. Most of the computer language have a subroutine object or functions that will generate random numbers. Random numbers actually are used to generate event times and other random numbers variables in the simulation languages. So in this chapter, the generation of random number and their subsequent testing for the randomness is going to discuss. First one is the properties of random numbers. A sequence of random numbers which are denoted by always capital R1, R2, R3 dot 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 must so have two important statistical properties. The first one is uniformity and second one is independence. So here each random number Ri must be an independent sample drawn from the continuous uniform distribution between zeros and 1. So that is the PDF probability density function which is given by f of x equal to 1 where x lies between zeros and 1. So less than or equal to 1 and greater than or equal to 0. 0 otherwise. The density function is shown in the below. So this is the usual density PDF of random variable 0 to 1 in the x and f of x directions. So that is the expected values of this PDF of f of x. So next, the expected value of each Ri is given by E of R, the integration 0 to 1 x dx. So after simplifying these equations, x square by 2 upper limit and lower limit 1 0, then we will get half. So the expected value E of R is half. Similarly, the variance which is given by V of R 0 to 1 x square dx minus, so E of R, that is a half whole square. So this is after simplifying it, x cube by 3 upper limit and lower limit 1 0, so that we are getting, so finally 1 by 12. So this is the mean and variance of this any simple random number. So now we are going to discuss generation of pseudo random numbers. Pseudo means false, So false random numbers are generated. Pseudo is used to imply the act of generating random numbers by noun method, which removes the potential for true randomness. So if the method is noun, the set of random numbers can be generated, or set of random numbers can be repeated. The generation of this random of pseudo random numbers, certain problems or occurs. It may be the errors. These errors, or we can call it a departures from the ideal randomness, which are all related to the properties of the random number. There are some of examples. Such error departures include the following. So we will have that one point wise. The first one is the generated number might not be uniformly distributed, because any random number, it should satisfy the above side two properties compulsory. So the generated numbers might be discrete value instead of continuous. The mean of generated number might be too high or too low. The variance of generated number might be too high or too low. There might be dependencies as measured, for instance, by an autocorrelation. So now we are going to discuss the major part of this random number is technique for generating random number. The linear congruential method is actually the most widely used technique for generating random numbers. So we should take it very in detail. So next is linear congruential method. After that, combined linear congruential method, and one more is just a random number stream. So these are the very popular three technique. Out of these three, the first one is very popular technique for generating random numbers. So we should discuss so one by one. The first one. So we will discuss first one, linear congruential method. The linear congruential method, initially proposed by author Lehmer in the 1951, first produces a sequence of integers capital X1, X2, X3 dot dot dot. So between 0 and m minus 1 by the following recursive relationship. So this relationship is called as an equation. X of I plus 1 equal to A into Xi plus C modulus M, where I start with 0, 1, 2, 3 and dot 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 dot, where the initial value x naught is also called as seed value. So A is called as multiplier and C is called as the constant increment, and small m is called as modulus. So this is the simple abbreviations of linear congruential method. So now here, so if that initial value, we should call it as seed value. So there are certain variations we should take it by this having the relationship. So if C not equal to 0 in the above relationship or equations, then this type of form is called as mixed congruential methods. And if C equal to 0, so that is called as multiplicative congruential method. So that is the increment. So depends upon the constant increment. So where C not equal to 0, we can call it as a mixed linear congruential method. If C equal to 0, so we can call it as multiplicative congruential method. This is the thing, the selection of the values A, C, M and X naught drastically affect the statistical properties and cycle length. Variations of, so this equation quite common in computer generation of random numbers. So we should notice that random integers are being generated rather than the random numbers. So these random integers should appear to be uniformly distributed on the integers 0 to m. So here random numbers Ri between 0 and 1 can be generated by, so this is the, we are generating integer Ri equal to xi divided by m. So where I start with 1, 2, 3 and dot 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 n. So no zeros. So this is called as a is generating integer values. First we should generate integer value, then we should go with the previous equations Ri. So we need to generate random number 1, 2, 3 and so on. First the integer value, that next R1, R2, R3, whatever the sequence of random digit or random numbers need to be generated. So after that, another variations in this linear congruential method, after we'll having this kind of the equations, so we should recall that. So achieving maximal density and maximum period by using this kind of relationship. So directly we should take it is, actually recall, we should A equal to B and may, so and modulus M which provides B minus A divisible by M with no remainder. So that is the relationship of that particular equations. So we should notice that, but maximal period can be achieved by the proper choice of A comma C comma M comma and X naught. So in achievable or maximal period, so this is the 3 point need to be taken. So for m, for small m, a power of 2, say m equal to 2 to the power b and c not equal to the longest possible period, capital P is m equal to 2 to the power b, which is achieved whenever C is relatively prime to M, that is the greatest GCD, the greatest common factor of C and M is always equal to 1 GCD, and A equal to 1 plus 4k, where k is always an integer. The second point here, for M a power of 2, say M is equal to 2 to the power B and C equal to 0, the longest possible period P equal to M by 4, this is equal to the power B minus 2, which is achieved if the seed X naught is odd and if the multiplier A is given by A equal to 3 plus 8k or A equal to 5 plus 8k for some k start with 0, 1, 2 dot dot dot. Another case point here, for m is a prime number and c equal to 0, the longest possible period p is equal to m minus 1, prime number minus 1, which is achieved whenever the multiplier a has the properties that smallest integer k such that a to the power k minus 1, which is divisible by m, is k equal to m minus 1. So this is the to help the achieve the maximum density and maximal period by using these kind of modifications or this kind of relationship. So regarding this, we will have a lot of examples that will be in different videos. So next we will see that the second technique of random number generation is combined linear congruential generator. So that is one fruitful approach to combine two or more multiplicative congruential generator in such a way the combined generator has a good statistical properties and a longer period. The following results from that is the author so L. Puer. So 1988 he has suggested that how it can be done. So that we should take is directly the small derivation of that one linear congruential method. If Wi1 and I2 Ik are an independent discrete valued random variable not necessarily identically distributed, but one of them say Wi1 is uniformly distributed on the integers from 0 to m1 minus 2, and then so we could take it as Wi equal to summation j equal to 1 to the power k Wi comma j modulus m minus 1, which is uniformly distributed on the integer 0 to m1 minus 2. So how we can say that to see this result can we use combined integers or combined generators. So let xi1, I2 and Ik be the ith output from the kth different multiplicative generators where jth generator has a prime modulus of mj and the multiplier aj is the chosen so that the period is always mj minus 1. Then the jth generator producing integers x of ij that are approximately uniform distributed on the integer from 1 to m minus 1j, and w of I is equal to x of ij minus 1 is approximately uniformly distributed on the integer from 0 to mj minus 2. So that author Elkier he suggests a combined integer in the form generators of the form is x of I equal to so j is equal to 1 to the summation k minus 1 to the power j minus 1 into x of I j modulus m minus 1. So where with here Ri is the xi by m xi should be greater than 0, m1 minus 1 m1, so the xi should be equal to 0. We should notice that here minus 1 to the power j minus 1 coefficient implicitly perform the subtraction of x of I x of ij minus 1. For example, if k is equal to 2, there are the 2 minus 1 to the power 0 x of I j 1 minus and minus 1 to the power 1 x of I j like that. So summation j is equal to 1 to the power minus 1 j minus 1 x of j. The maximum possible period of such generator should have a p is equal to m minus 1 m minus m1 minus 1 m2 minus 1 dot mk minus 1 2 to the power k minus 1, which is achieved by a generator should have a all the combined result. So this is the just briefly derivation of the combined linear congruential generator, and very less in the case applications are very less because these calculations are very lengthy. So the now we will move on to the last one is random number streams. So this is the simple just definition wise we need to be taken. Initial seed for a linear congruential random number generator, that is initial seed in case of combined linear congruential generator is the integer value is x naught. So that initialize the random number sequence since the sequence of integer x naught x1 xp and x naught x1 produced by a generator repeat the value of sequence could be used to the seed of the generator. For for linear congruential generator, random number stream is nothing more than convenient way to refer to a starting seed taken from the sequence x0 x1 xp for a combined generator stream is reference to the starting seed of all the basic integers, basic generator. Typically, so these starting seed are far apart in the sequence. For instance, so if the stream B values apart, then the stream I could have defined by starting seed S of I equal to capital X of B of I equal to 1. So this way we should just define that y random numbers tree. So in this case for I equal to 1 to 2 p by b, the values of p assume that 10,000, that is the uh, common old generator, but values will be we would take it as that b equal 10 to the power certain 37 modern combined linear generator. So here there is a problem of comparing two or more alternative systems. Why simulation? There are advantage or deciding portion of pseudo random number sequence to the same purpose in each of simulated system. So the random number stream, just based upon that both values of the initial seed values uh, like that linear congruential or combined congruential, the way we need to define. So the next is we are going to discuss test for random numbers in the next videos.